I got one foot stuck in his blowhole. Broke that one, and then the other one slipped in there too.
Oh gosh. Is it a trade? I think this will look great on me.
Yeah.
The old blowhole joke. Been waiting for that one. Wow, that's cool. You look good in that hat.
Thanks.
I'm talking to her. Represent mythical beasts everywhere.
Mythical beast. I call myself a unicorn, so that works.
Okay. Yeah, that's a mythical beast.
Yeah.
That's for
well,
real.
I think it's completely real, but whatever.
Okay,
Lilycorn.
so we're gonna recount something that happened last time we were here.
I thought you meant we were gonna recount the score.
We're gonna
make sure you lost.
to ensure that I don't think
We're gonna retally the votes.
So when you came over to the studio months ago to record an Ear Biscuit with us, it was our first time.
Listen to that, by the way.
It was a
Yeah.
great Ear Biscuit.
So much fun.
Ear Biscuit kicks back off.
The first time we had
next
met
year.
in person, and we both, Link and I, independently, started to talk to you about like, oh yeah, so you named yourself after Superwoman.
Well, what?
Can
and
we
what
say
said-
both in quotes? Because I recall one.
Really?
Yeah. Do you recall one?
Yes.
Yes.
I recall him.
But
with
you
it.
were totally on the same
But
page
then
with me.
here's how it happened. what Rhett's comment was, you know, it's really cool that when you search Superwoman, when you
yes.
Google Superwoman, the superhero doesn't pop up. You pop up first. You are the top of the Google search, and that blows our minds. And Rhett was like, "That blows my mind. I can't believe it." And Lily's like, "Thanks, guys. You know, she's being gracious." And we're like, I mean, but it's really amazing to think about.
Because this is like an established superhero, female superhero that is known the world over, and you're more popular than she is.
And Lily's like,
And I'm like, yeah.
thanks,
Ben, thanks.
thanks, guys. And then we're like, but I could see in your eyes that there was a little weirdness, and I was like, don't you know Superwoman? She's amazing. She's got a lasso. She flies around, and I started getting into it,
yeah.
and we were both like laying into you. We were like, she's got a lasso. She's got an invisible jet.
plane, yeah.
She had her own television show in the 70s.
Yeah.
How do you not know about this? And you're named. You have the same YouTube name.
And then me,
You're
because I
saying,
like to avoid confrontation. I'm like, oh, you know, you're probably right. I probably haven't
but
heard
first
of
you
it.
said, I don't think there was a TV show. I think I would know about that. I don't know. But the thing that you were thinking that you did not say, and I think that's because we had just met, was these guys are thinking about Wonder Woman. They think that they're thinking about Superwoman, but they're talking about Wonder Woman.
But we got really into it. We were like, I can't believe you know you got the same name and you don't even know about her.
They were yelling at me. They were basically yelling at me.
And then all of a sudden, at some point, something switched in my mind. I'm like, oh crap. We've been talking about Wonder
You could
Woman.
literally see the neurons connect. It was like mid-conversation.
And it was so stupid.
It was like the worst first impression we've ever collectively made.
It's
you know?
like when you meet somebody for the first time and they're like, you remind me of someone, and that's the only thing they talk to, and they can't remember who it is. It was that level of like,
and then they're thinking
getting
about
off on
the
the wrong foot.
So you were very gracious. You let us off the hook. You were like, you guys are not total idiots, even though absolutely.
I mean, I didn't say those exact words.
But your message was, we're cool, guys. Let's
cool.
do this Ear Biscuit.
It's cool.
And we were like, I think we got to take a walk around the block and recover or something.
Well, you
But
almost convinced me, though. I was like, maybe I don't know this.
Yeah, we were.
Maybe I'm incorrect.
We were so emphatic about it. We were just like, we've opened up a whole new world for you. And then we hadn't.
Yeah.
But I'm back, so clearly I like you guys enough, and it's cool.
We were in the process of designing an invisible jet for you. We were looking into
actually,
that.
it's
Just like the
here. We'd like to
Superwoman TV
present
show.
it to you right now.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Here it
I'll
is.
close
It's
my eyes.
coming in.
I'm closing my eyes.
No, open your eyes.
No, let me know when it's here, though.
There it is.
It's here.
There's the ladder to get on, and
It's
the best
so
part
good.
of now. Let's talk about Wonder Woman, just because
Okay.
now that we're talking about
All right,
it.
let's do it.
The best part about Wonder Woman was when you fly an invisible jet, you are in a seated position. So when you just
In the sky.
looked at Wonder Woman, she wasn't like all laid out like Superman. She was just like going along in an
It looked like she was
invisible chair.
peeing in
like
a
she's
public
driving a
bathroom,
lawnmower in
public
the sky.
bathroom situation when you're hovering.
Yeah. Well,
You're hovering.
that's the advantage. You could be in the lavatory, they call it on a plane, or at the pilot seat, and no one would know the difference.
I think I'd know the difference.
Well,
So does everything
It depends
in
on whether or
the
not you got
jet
a pudding
become
cone on.
invisible, though?
what?
That's my question.
I think when she gets injured, it starts appearing. How does it work? I don't know. I'm making it up.
If you were to also step in the jet, would you be invisible?
No,
she's
she's
not invisible.
It's really the dumbest thing ever because just the jet is invisible, but you get in it and you're just like.
That's what makes it awesome, right?
Yeah.
But I
but if you shoot it, I think it becomes visible. Or maybe I'm getting it confused with the
Matrix.
With the Matrix, or that big hovercraft aircraft carrier thing in the Avengers, which had mirrors all over it. That was more technologically
nodding. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was actually real.
Can I ask what your favorite superheroes are besides me? Of course.
Hawkman.
Yeah, he's obsessed with Hawkman, and we tried to get Hawkman the movie made by making a cardboard costume version of the movie trailer featuring
And they
Rhett.
didn't buy that?
And no.
They didn't even contact us.
I don't know.
They didn't even contact you.
This is what he looks like.
Oh, his other wing part is...
He's
missing a wing part. You're not going to find it because I've looked everywhere for it. But I have another one just like this in my office. That's
Unboxed.
He's so cute.
Unboxed.
Totally unboxed. Now, I would say...
Hold on, let me tell you just a little bit about
right.
him. He's an archaeologist.
Okay. Are you sure he doesn't have an invisible jet?
He does not because he has wings.
Are you sure?
His wings and some of his tools are made out of nth metal, which is a extraterrestrial metal that gives him the power of flight, and it also has other magical properties. He's an archaeologist. He's really smart. It's kind of like Indiana Jones. And he is reincarnated multiple times throughout life and always falls back in love with Hawkgirl, who's also reincarnated. So every time he's rebirthed, he has to find the same girl and convince her that they should love each other. He's kind of desperate. And then somebody made this for us. Somebody painted him gold and sent me this. We'll keep it over there. Anyway, I'm into it. It's
well, all I have to say is thank God you look like Ken because you got nothing else going for you.
What? I'm
kidding. He's wonderful.
Well, you don't want to see me in a Hawkman outfit because, I actually appeared in one at one point in a video, and I think that's probably the reason that it didn't get bought. Link's asleep. He's doing the Hawkman. It's boring.
At least
joke.
I get to keep the mug.
Hawkman's cool. I've been on record saying that Batman's my favorite superhero, but that's not really sexy. So
why isn't that sexy?
It's just not a sexy concept for that to be your favorite superhero. So I'm changing mine to Plastic Man.
Oh, that's sexy.
Plastic Man. It's made of plastic. I had a T-shirt with Plastic Man on it that was special to me, and I gave it away as a prize to a fan.
How sweet.
And then someone mailed me another Plastic Man shirt, which I have in my drawer.
My favorite superhero, I don't know if this counts, but it does now.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Is the Pink
Lily?
Ranger. Does that count? Because it does now.
I think so.
The Pink Power Ranger.
That's a superhero.
No, the Pink Park Ranger.
Uh-oh.
Yes, the Pink Park
The way
Ranger.
that you can invent superheroes, though.
I know.
Pink Park Ranger could be one.
I agree.
So Power Ranger.
Pudding Thong.
I don't think of. I guess I don't really think of Power Rangers as superheroes.
Whoa. Why not?
I think of them as like.
I'm gonna start a debate-orama right now. Why not?
Hawkman just fell down.
But I guess you're right. I mean, what would they be if they're not superheroes of some sort?
But why not? Why do you say that?
Because one, I haven't thought about it. But two,
I think they are.
I always thought of like it's the the semi-modern iteration of like the Voltron anime stuff that came before.
It's all about the origin. Is the origin of
a comic book?
Is it a comic book?
Or is it a TV show?
Yeah, because if it's a comic book, without a doubt, it's a superhero.
But wait, are Transformers superheroes then?
No.
No.
Because are there not Transformer comic books though?
But after the fact, I'm pretty sure.
G.I. Joe, not superheroes.
Not superheroes.
Action. They're action heroes. I just made
Action
up that.
heroes.
I just made up that.
So and that's how I thought of Power Rangers. But I think it's
I think it's
make
borderline.
an exception.
I think
Do you know her name?
Kimberly?
Kimberly.
Yeah.
You ever met her?
No.
Kimberly
Person
Pudding
in
Fong.
I know I wanted to be her though.
But I think the more important question is, what's your favorite flavor of pudding? Do you like pudding?
I don't mind a good pudding.
I love.
I'm not opposed.
I love a
I'm
good
not opposed
pudding.
to a pudding.
Growing up,
Butterscotch.
my mom would make you get the box of Jell-O pudding, and you'd make a big vat of that stuff, It's not like today where you can get like the Lunchable pudding or like the individually. Everything's individually
made
prepared.
You'd make it from. You'd make it
How
from
fancy.
the.
My
from the
mom would make
package.
it from a brown cardboard box. It was
Yeah.
like
my
just
mom.
like-
My mom did.
You
same
never
thing.
seen this?
I'm Indian. We don't make pudding. We make custard.
Oh, really?
Well, it's you know
And
yeah.
yogurt.
Exact same-
It was
Yeah.
like
Y'all big on yogurt over
Yeah.
there.
It was
We go
like,
with
y'all big
everything.
on yogurt, ain't
Y'all
you?
big on yogurt all day.
It's like when you make Jell-O in a big thing.
Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then what she would do is she would pour it into little Tupperware containers
Little
that had their
thong
own lids, yeah. And they would be in the fridge, and I would bring out. She would make them individual
Oh,
servings.
my mom just made a bowl and then I ate the bowl.
Really? It wasn't a single serving. It was like 8 servings in that box.
it was awesome.
So it was powder.
I
It was
can
powder, and you would
Not
mix
relate.
it. They
I
still
used to
s-
make the powder things.
Yeah, it was
I
in a
used to make
box.
that.
Yeah, and then I got through with the
It was
big.
in a box with a bag inside.
I got
of
through
it.
the big bowl and there was a little bit left over. And
You ate the bowl.
I would always make a thong out
Because
of
that makes a serving for like a family of 12. So
I hated butterscotch though. Chocolate
Oh,
was my
come on.
jam.
Vanilla's my jam. Vanilla.
Vanilla's good.
I
but-
like vanilla
How about
everything.
swirl?
Ooh.
Is that even a thing? I don't know.
I think it's half
definitely.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Half,
yeah.
half.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was like this. Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
swirled. It was kind of. It wasn't really swirled. It was layered.
You're right.
stacked.
That's
They
false
shouldn't call it
advertisement.
swirl.
Pudding
That's false
stacks.
advertisement. I don't even think they call it swirl now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Mix. It's not mix. It's layered.
Layered.
Later.
But they did not call it layered. I don't know what the terminology was that they
Well, I'm
used.
sure we can Google that.
Blasphemic.
So you're in town making a whole bunch of collab videos, and they're like blasting on your channel.
So 12 videos within the span of 25 days.
Whoa.
12 collaborations. Yeah.
Thanks for choosing us.
Of course.
And
I had to.
Thanks
Cheers.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks. Of course
Yeah.
for having me.
You don't have to wear the hat all the time, but
I like the
think
hat. I'm confused as to who wore it previously or what.
It's brand new. It hasn't been
Really?
worn. Yeah.
I'm impressed. That impresses me.
It's got a high crown. That's good. You know. That's what they
That's
call.
just all my
that's
hair.
what they call dope these days.
Dope. Dope ill fresh. The thing is to combine all the words together.
Dopal fresh.